Welcome to Beyond Astro K and welcome to Scorpio September 2021 Tarot. Now this is just a general reading. If you'd like a full reading for September, head over to the description where all the details are down below. Hello Scorpio, hope you're okay. So Scorpio, I'm doing your September 2021 reading. Now a lot of your energy for September, Scorpio, is in your 11th house. Now, the 11th house is about, your gains, future gains, also your friendships, groups, organizations that you surround yourself in. And, this is where this is good energy for you. It's going to be a different one, obviously, but I feel a lot of you Scorpions are very determined during this month. And I'll get to the cards in a minute. Because in September we have the new moon, which is in your 11th house. So any goals that you've wanted to pursue, this is a great time to think about it. I feel that a lot of your mental activity is going to be very on point. You're going to be very determined to associate yourself with different groups and people. It's not to say that people are, you're going to remove yourself from your friends or anything, just that your mindset is very different now. Your mental mindset is very different. We also have the sun in Virgo. It trines Uranus in your 7th house. So with the sun in your 11th, trining your 11th, the sun in your 11th, trining your 7th house, there can be some craziness that happens in your relationship, but it's about there's a huge change coming within your relationship. And I feel that if you do feel that things are not in your control or things are just moving a bit too fast, this actually change is going to be a good thing for a lot of you. And some of you, if you are single, you could actually find love in a relationship. You can actually find love in a group setting, and this person could be very different. Could be quite weird and wacky. Someone you've never even envisioned that you actually love. We also have the sun. It opposes Neptune. The sun in your 11th opposes Neptune in your 5th. So there might be some push and pull when it comes to your aims, and also when it comes to your love and your creativity. But if you combine these forces very well, if you listen to yourself, you can make a lot of you can actually gain a lot of experiences from people you meet, which can actually enhance your creativity. And some of the things that you actually dream of, Scorpio, during September will be oh my God, I've always thought that I would love to do this, but I didn't have the guts to do it. But this will actually give you the guts to do this. We also have, we have Mars in your 11th, and it trines Pluto in your 3rd. So this is about communicating, nice communication, but also Mars in your 11th can give you a lot of drive, which is actually good to pursue something new, a new goal, a new group. But also when it trines Pluto in your 3rd, even how you communicate could be, how you even, because you're ruled by Pluto, so how you communicate can be very intense, and it could be very abrupt. It could actually scare people. But if you use the drive wisely, you can get a lot, you can gain a lot. You could be that phoenix, okay? Then the sun moves into your 12th house, so things just slow down a little bit. There may be some stuff that comes up that you might feel very uncomfortable in, okay? But this is it a good thing? It might be actually a good thing for you, okay? Because during September, we have Venus, which is in your 1st house, and it trines Neptune. So this will actually give you, there may be things that could be very distorted, or you could feel very much, very sensitive. But if you use this, because Venus in your 1st, trining Neptune in your 5th, you could dream up so much, you could dream up a lot, and this could also, if you are seeking a new relationship. You know, the relationship could be such a beautiful time for you, but you have to be mindful that the person is not what they seem. Because remember, Neptune is involved, but you know, your love life is going to be very important to you. You can come across a bit more warm, showing a bit more of a sensitive side that you've always had. And you know, your physicality, you know, you physically, you could find yourself more sexually attractive to others, you know, if you've, especially if you've not felt, and you felt very, you know, sensitive about your, you know, your image. It could actually be, this could actually boost it. Okay. And when the sun goes into your, you know, when the sun goes into your 12th house, this could actually bring up a lot of insecurity. So this trine is actually going to be really beneficial and help you. So when it comes to like your cards, you, the first card you have is the King of Swords. You also have the, you've got two kings, King of Swords, King of Cups. You also have the nine of Swords, okay, and you have the Six of Cups. So it's a mixed bag for a lot of you. And a lot of you are not really, sorry, the Ten of Swords. And I feel a lot of you Scorpions are not, yes, you don't like drama in your life, but you don't shy away from drama. Okay, so the King of Swords is, even though it is reversed, it's going to be a time that, you know, even in the beginning I was saying, it's going to be a time that a lot of you are going to be really mindful of who you surround yourself with when it comes to like a group. Okay, because your like perception of people and how people perceive you could be very sharp. And if anyone comes at you in September season, you're going to be ready, you know, because you've been through a lot through the past. Saturn's in your 4th house. This is making you, this is actually heightening your psychic ability. So it's the King of Swords is actually just showing you that, you know, just be mindful of who you surround yourself with, because it is a card of, you know, the King of Swords is actually an Aquarius card. And it's a very stern, it's a very, you know, not a bullshitting card. Okay, and it's about, you know, balance, but also it's also, it's a balance, it's a card of balance, as you can see, like this, well, it hasn't got the scale, but usually it has the scales. But it's also a stern, ready card. You know, nothing can miss you mentally. So mentally, I feel a lot of you are going to be very strong. But also you might keep, you know, even though you do want to pursue certain goals and certain dreams, there's a side that's going to be very controlled. So, you know, you're going to be, I feel a lot of you are going to be watching. There's a lot of watching going on, watching people, watching, you know, situations, seeing how, you know, before you even jump into anything, you're going to watch how things are actually played out. And you'll be watching a lot of people, you know, watching how people act, react. You're not going to be it's not about being messed with. You're not to be messed with at all, Scorpios. And but obviously inside something else is going to be going on, because you also have the King of Cups, and this is actually a Scorpio card. And the King of Cups, it is, you know, it's a strong person, but it is reversed. So inside, I feel a lot of you are going through a lot. You know, inside there is like something, you know, the King of Cups reverse, it is about, you know, situations coming to an end. But I feel emotionally, a lot of you are, you know, you have to, I feel a lot of you have to control something within yourself, because if you let it out, you might let it out to like the wrong person. You know, there could be, you could say something to the wrong person, and obviously they'll take it the wrong way, but you're actually saying how you're actually feeling. But it can come across too much, and this could actually cause people to actually talk about you. So hence the reason why a lot of you are being very reserved, you know. But there is things going on within you, and this I feel, I'm just, you know, this is what I feel, that this could be to do with like past friendships. And I think because Mercury is going to go retrograde in your 12th house, this is also going to come up too. When it's something to do with the 12th house, is about undoings. you know, so the past is definitely going to be coming up, and there's a lot of hurt that a lot of you have been through. And I feel this is also because Saturn's in your fourth house. This is bringing up like past histories of family, you know, so there is a sense of like control that you have to have. But this also could be, I feel this is a friendship, but this also could be a love relationship. Some of you could actually see like a past lover coming up. Some of you could actually want to go back to that partner, but then some of you may, you know, some people may not actually want to be around you as well. And I say not be around you because some of you could actually come across as very intense, but also they may see you very much a very closed off person. So emotionally, I feel a lot of you are actually controlling yourself. Other card we have is the Ten of Swords, and whenever you see the Ten of Swords, it's like people are stabbing you in the back. Okay, it feels like people are stabbing you in the back. But it's also an end. It's an end of a cycle for a lot of you Scorpios, and there's stuff that's going to come up during like when the sun moves into your, especially when the sun and Mercury retrograde moves into your 12th house. It's about trying to move forward, but I feel a lot of you are quite stuck. Okay, and this is because, you know, your mind keeps going back. Okay, this is a Gemini card. So this is about the mind. So your mind keeps going back. It keeps traveling back. It keeps traveling back. It keeps traveling forth. So this is about making a choice in do you want to be, how do you see your future? This is about how you see your future. This is also about, you know, a lot of you, you know, you are heading in the right direction. There's a new cycle happening, but still you're getting drawn, because this is also quite a dark card. And it's like, it's you know, because it's Pluto, there's a darkness to this as well. So do you want to go to the light or do you want to go to the dark? Do you still want these swords in your back? You know, do you still want certain people in your life? I feel that this card is asking you a lot of questions as well. Okay. Then we have the Six of Cups, which is actually a Scorpio card. Okay. There's quite a lot of, you know, this is the second Scorpio card you have. And this is about the past. It's about nostalgic. And my mind just keeps coming back to Mercury retrograde for you, because we have, you know, the Six of Cups is, you know, even though it's about helping, it's very much nostalgic. It feels like there's an oldness coming back. Okay, and I do feel, you know, it is also because Saturn's in your fourth. This is about the past, but also because we have the retrograde happening in a sign that is connected to the past as well. When something is about the past, we have to be mindful that we're not romanticizing anything that we believe that was actually good, and we let it go. I feel that, you know, there's probably like 6 people in your lives that's going to be on your mind, that's going to come up. They could actually come back into your life, and it's just to see if you've learned a lesson. It's not necessarily for you to go back on. And even like in a romantic sense, there could be a past lover that comes up. Or I feel some of you are actually talking, if you are in a relationship, you're talking to your partner about past relationships that you've had. You know, you're being actually open, you're being, you know, you're showing a vulnerable side and talking to your partner the reason why you are the way you are. This also could be talking to friends. You know, they might be thinking, oh, you know, when I first met you, there could be lots of conversations like, well, when I first met you, I didn't know that you were actually like this, and you could be explaining why. And I feel this is coming towards, like, when it comes to Libra season, that things are going to be a bit more revealed, but it's going to be in a slow way, because this is you know, your card, the Scorpio card. And, you know, obviously there's still an element of control there, you know, but it actually ends quite well for you. But it also ends it ends really, really sentimental, but also very much a time that, you know, you're going to be extremely sensitive. So take care of yourself, you know, really treat yourself well. Take time out and, you know, listen to yourself and work with your energy. Okay? So Scorpio, that was your September 2021 reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And check out Empath Butterflies Tarot, who does love and general readings for all the signs. So, and also feel free to leave a comment as well, Scorpio, how September's been for you. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.